2007, I wrote Writing Satellites for my kids. I was having a beer outside on the patio, and I was looking up, and I saw this satellite going by, and I thought, wow, there's got to be 50 million kids up there with their video games and cell phones and faxes and this and that and stuff like that. And so Rachel is figure, an animated figure, but Julie and Dylan, my kids, Kyle, his middle name is Dylan. I named him after Bobby, um, and Shane, and all the children are riding satellites. The video game generation, Xbox, Wii, all this stuff like that was like, it's like, well, but when I was a kid, there was we had a phone on the wall, and we had a phone on the wall, and it's like, we're one of those old school where we were going, ding, 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 ding. This is a, United States calling up, but we were, during Vietnam, we had a phone on the wall and records, hi-fi. We've gone from hi-fi to Wi-Fi, which is another song I wrote. And the rest was adventure. Today, we dreamed of having the Dick Tracy watch, and now, the cell phone is beyond the Dick Tracy watch and things we dreamed out when we were kids. And the characters, Rachel and I wrote it for my kids and everybody else's kids and for everyone and around that. And I think that every musician has their baby, their song, and that one's mine. And I produced it with Nathan Shoemaker, a good friend of mine, and it was a really magical time for all of us doing that project, because we were thought, oh, this is going to be great, this is going to be great, this is going to be great, and because we learned that there's 50 million other fucking musicians that are trying to do the same thing, and we all want to be stars, and be, we had this dream, and it's like, wow, we couldn't do that in the 80s because we didn't have the leather jacket and the Paul McCartney as our dad, and and the $50,000 to get an MTV thing. It was really hard to express yourself back in those days. Yeah, it sucks. So I was just a hippie like Neil Young, and he just drove around a hippie van.